Hello and welcome to This Day Devo. My name is Pastor Guy, and today we're in the last 5. You've got 5 to go, including today, and you've made it through the entire Bible. This is amazing. I'm impressed. I'm proud of you, and congratulations. I don't even know what to do. I feel like we need to bake a cake or something, man. Now, today we read Revelation chapter 15 and 16. It's just Revelation, no S. And in 15 and 16, like I've been saying, there is consensus that, some people will interpret this as a literal explanation. Others will interpret this as symbolic. But the consensus among the different views of these 2 chapters in particular is that it is of divine judgment. I, as an amillennialist, fall in the camp that says this is symbolic of divine judgment. This is giving us a glimpse of what divine judgment will look like, but it is not literally explaining what it's going to look like in when and where and all of that. But what it is giving us is that we get to see a window into the end of history when God deals his final judgment against sin, and how the lost continue to curse him even in the judgment, and how we also see the praising from God's people and God's angels of how marvelous and wonderful that God is, and thanking him for the blood of the Lamb. That's what's really happening in this. And this is Armageddon. We know the word Armageddon because of that movie back, I think, in the 90s, and it's a word that we use in culture. But this is Armageddon. This is the end of history, and we get to see that glimpse into what it looks like. And it's scary. You might have read this and thought, wow, a loving God doing this? Well, we have to remember that this loving God who loved you so much that he sent his only son into the world to die in your place is also a God of holiness, a God of righteousness, a God who cannot coexist with sin. That's why God can't have a relationship with you and I outside of the righteousness of Jesus Christ and the blood of the cross, the blood of the Lamb. And so the invitation goes out, and these people continue to say no thank you and curse God to the very end in this scenario. But we do know every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord. But here we see, what do we need to learn from this? In our walk of faith, we need to continually turn to God, even in tough times, even in persecution, and we need to know that we're ready. It's the age-old question. You need to know that you're ready. You need to have made your peace with God through Jesus Christ, so that you know that you are saved, because the red letters in this passage are Jesus saying what he also says in the Gospels. He says, look, I will come as unexpectedly as a thief. I will come as unexpectedly as a thief, like a thief in the night. If you knew the thief was coming, Jesus would say, you would stay awake and be prepared. But since you don't know when that's going to happen, you just need to be prepared all the time. You need to know that you're right with God. You need to be repentant and striving for holiness in your walk of faith, in your right living, in your upstandingness. And so this is the call of this passage. Armageddon will come. It may come in our lifetime. It may come 1,000 years from now. But this will occur. Are you ready? Are you ready? You've read the entire Bible, less a few more chapters. Do you know that you know that you know that if Jesus comes back as a thief in the night, that you are among those who are called worthy, that you are among the saved? That's something we all have to deal with. That's something we all have to make a choice of. Have you made that choice? Have you made that call? Let's remain faithful to the end. God bless you.
From heaven as the power of Christ